Okay, guys, welcome back to Traderscale Success Stories for another episode. Today, we're sitting down for the first time with John Fornillos. He's a funded trader with us. He's managed to secure a payout with us, and he's doing really well by all accounts. So I'm excited to get into a chat with him, and we're just going to be going through bits and bobs about trading, how his journey, how he started, some advice for some funded traders, and some advice for beginners. So, John, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, sir.
Good,
Alex.
good. Like, where are you from? Let's start with where you're from. How old are you?
I'm from the Philippines, and I am 23 years old right
I
now.
was gonna say you don't look too old, so that's good. Like you started young, yeah. How long have you been trading?
I think it's 3 years now.
Okay,
Trading for 3 years.
okay, good start, good start. Just out of curiosity, what were you doing beforehand? What do you or what do you do like on the side, or do you do anything on the side?
Like right now,
Yeah.
just trading. I'm just doing trading, and also I'm also a content creator. Yeah, I'm a founder of the community Winner Circle Traders here in the Philippines.
Oh, okay, sick. Okay, great. That's awesome. Well done. So, how much would you say you've accomplished in the last 3 years?
I think it was like the first year. It's mostly just learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about trading and
Losing.
yeah, blowing accounts. And then the second year, I uh yeah, still trading, and then I got some results. And then this is my third year now, I guess. And yeah, I've been trading with Traderscale.
Mhm.
I think I started like 2 months ago with Traderscale.
Okay. Um, what was your payout in the end?
Yeah, I only got one payout right now, so
Okay.
it was $700.
There you go. That's not too bad. Good start. Good start. 3 years in. That's all right. That's good. Yeah. It's like a lot of people think that it's going to happen fast, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the case. Sometimes you got to take it slow. So, plenty more where that came from, though. I can assure you, probably. So, just out of curiosity, again, do you trade from your phone, or are you more of a computer guy?
Yeah, definitely with computer because if I think if you trade with uh your phone, chart is very small, and then you can't trade properly.
Yeah, I know. I'm a kind of a phone guy, but I do have to have a look at the analysis on the.
Uh,
I place my trades on the phone note.
okay.
Have you tried any prop firms before this, or did you come across Traderscale like as the first prop firm?
Yeah, I'm also like I get into the equity edge as well.
Hmm.
So that prop firm and yeah, equity edge and trader scale. That's what I'm using right now.
Okay, cool. How would you say they compared the two of those?
I think just the pricing,
Yeah.
that's the only difference.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, the rules are, I think it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you consider yourself more of a structured trader, or do you trade by like intuition and what you've seen before, like price action?
Yeah, I trade ICD concepts, so
Okay.
uh, yeah, more on price action only. No indicators.
Okay, no indicators. Right, cool. Yeah, yeah. I think indicators are kind of laggy, right? Anyway, I use one or two. I think I use a session indicator, which kind of just splits it up a little bit. But apart from that, I don't really tend to mess around with indicators too much. Not saying that they don't work, but they just personally for me, I haven't really found any that like help that much. So,
Okay.
did you find your trading strategy like early on, or was it something that developed over time?
I think it was developed over time. So before I was using this strategy, I was actually using like indicators, support and resistance, which is actually a price action, right? But I transitioned to ICT
Okay.
concepts. So I'm using ICT concepts.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I used to do a little bit of ICT, so I'm familiar. I didn't really, it wasn't something that worked out long term for me, but it was something that worked for about a year for me, and then my strategy just stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. It's just kind of one of those things. I don't really know. Just wasn't working, so I had to change. So out of every method of making money online, why did you choose trading specifically?
I think it's because I can work from home.
Yeah.
The scalability,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think so.
you can make as much money as you want if uh your skill is good, you know.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just about battering yourself, and then it's pretty much unlimited then, right? As long as if once you get the skill right, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever let your emotions get the best of you in a trade? Are you quite emotional, or have you been quite emotional in the past?
Yes, of course. Like I think all traders, you
Yeah.
know, experience that, like, being emotional, and I think over time, as you get better, you know, managing yourself, self-regulating, I think you'll get better in trading.
Yeah, I think over time as well, it's just more like trial and error, I guess, and like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
it's
trial
like
and error.
okay, maybe I need to not do that, and you lose a couple, you're like
Yeah,
right, okay, well I lost that because of that, and I'll cut that
yeah.
out, sort of thing. I just like, is there a particular pair you trade, or do you trade a few? Is there
Yes, yes. I trade only index market, and
okay?
I tried trading gold right now, which is uh I'm trading gold in the Traderscale account that I'm trading right now.
Okay, well, I've heard that our spreads on gold are pretty good, so that's I think a lot of traders with the come to us, they like the spreads big on gold. I think it's like yeah, I think that's
Very very small
yeah.
spread.
Yeah, because gold sometimes some other prop firms like I've used in the past, like personally, like they the spreads on gold are ridiculously high, and yeah, it's not not the best, should we say?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
do you think traders should specify like or specialize in one strategy, or is it better to diversify?
I think they should focus on one strategy only, so that you will uh you know you will not be what you call this.
Confused?
Yeah, you will not be confused. So focus on one strategy only.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And how do you adapt to kind of like market shifts while staying true to your strategy? Because obviously sometimes the market develops and it's never really quite the same. It's similar, but it's never really quite
Yeah,
the same. So how do you deal with that? What's your go-to for that?
yeah. I think it's just about journaling, you know,
Journaling?
recording your trades, reviewing your trades, seeing what works, seeing what's not working, then filtering out what's not working, then retaining what is working. So it's all about refining your strategy.
Nice, nice. Good man. Good man. I like that. So was there a moment where changing your strategy completely changed your results? Or has it always been like kind of gradual, consistent?
I think it was when I really started like studying with myself, because if you just watch a video and then think that you know you know how to trade now, like I think it's the wrong way to look at it. I think I found profitability when I really, you know, back tested it myself, the strategy.
I think that's a good answer. Back testing is so key, I think. Like you know, you just know like if because it's like mechanical, right? You're like, well, now I know it works because I've tested it. But so all I
Yeah,
have to do now is just put that into practice, right? So
yes, you have
back
to
testing is
apply
key,
it.
man. Yeah, back testing is key. So how do you back test and refine your approach? What's your do you go back like 6 months? Do you do like a year, 4 years? What's your
I think I in one session I back test like up to 3 months,
yeah.
something like that, 3 months worth of data.
Yeah.
Then if I feel like back testing right now, I just do it, and then yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah, so you're always back testing just to keep that
Yeah, yeah,
keep yourself on the ball. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's nice. So you are probably more of a structured trader than by intuition, right? Just because like just based on your answers there, it seems that way. So um, would you say it was trial and error leading up to where you are now, though? Yeah, you just
yes, yes,
made a couple of adjustments. Nice, nice. Yeah, journaling, back testing is nice. It's a nice approach. That's probably why you've got to the level you're at now in just a short space of time, which is 3 years, which is not bad, man. To be fair, I think I was a little bit still a bit lost after 3 years. I've been doing it 5 years now, so congratulations on that one. How are
thank you.
you finding the trader scale dashboard and the support resources that we have? How are you finding all that?
Yeah, I think the dashboard is good. The trading environment is, you know, very, very good.
Mhm.
Uh, the support is very good as well, because they replied very fast. And
Yeah.
also, uh, the payout processing is I received the payout within 48 hours.
Yeah.
So that's very quick.
I think that's one
Yeah.
of our strengths. When you get your request your payout, it's like it's in there. Sometimes it's 12 hours, can be like even like less than 12. Sometimes it's like instant, but like generally it's no longer than 48 hours. If you're already signed up with Rise or you've got a USDT crypto wallet, it's sort of straight in, you know. So after achieving your payout, this is one of your first payouts, you said. How did you feel?
Yeah, I feel good because this is actually my first ever payout, my highest payout,
Nice, good man. That's brilliant. So what account size did you purchase with us?
25K.
Oh, so
Yeah, I have.
you made a good bit on that. You made like 3-4% on that. That's great. Yeah, well done, man. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Nah, wicked stuff. That's great. And now you can just build on that, and then in a year or two, you'll be super solid and gradually scaling. And yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. So would you make any adjustments to your strategy now you've got your payout? Would you be more like, once you get your funded account, did you change your mindset where you were like, right, I need to be a bit more careful now, or did you just completely stay the same?
I think it's just more on, just like I said earlier, just refining my strategy and doing what's work and not doing what's not working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good man, good man. And if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
correct, correct.
exactly. So, do you think traders need to evolve their strategies and diversify amongst peers, or do you think it's better to just master one like peer?
Yeah, just like with the strategy, you have to focus on one market as well, or one to two market,
Yeah.
because yeah, you'll get confused. So I
What's
think
your favorite two?
US 30 and NAS 100. So
You like US 30? Oh my God, mate. Oh,
yeah,
that is like torture watching that for me. It's just crazy. It's just so fast. Ah, you're a braver man than I am.
yeah,
Yeah, that's wild. Nas is quite nice though. It's kind of always bullish, right? So you can if you get those like smashes down, you can.
Do you day trade?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm like more of a swing trader though.
Oh,
I used to be
yeah,
scalp. I've done a bit of everything, but
see,
I'm more of a just supply and demand now. And yeah, I just look for sort of like daily 4 hour sort of structure. And then I'll enter on 1 hour. I'm like, yeah, I'm holding trades for maybe like a week. Yeah, maybe two, depending how slow the pair is. But I trade like 3 or 4, 5 different pairs because it works on everything, but I only get setups on pairs if so, for example, I haven't been able to trade my favorite pair, the DAX, which is the J 40 index, because it hasn't retraced. So I'm not trying to catch it when it's like it hasn't pumped down, like a little bit like NAS, when they had the drop off with the tariffs. That was quite a
yeah.
good time to buy for me, but I don't really trade NAS. So yeah, just like with Trump and stuff, I've just been kind of sitting out a little bit. But I'm currently in a US AUD USD buy at the moment. Looks
Oh,
okay. But it's going to be one of those ones which maybe takes a week to get to the final TP. So
yeah,
it's a slow. They're very slow moving pairs. The USD pairs are quite. I only trade GU sometimes, AU, NU sometimes, but they're kind of the same. And then I usually trade just DAX and maybe GJ.
okay.
I don't try to trade anything that's not like kind of ranging. It always has to be going in either bearish or bullish. So like in the bigger picture, I don't look for anything else really. So yeah, that's me. But more about you. So congratulations on your first payout, mate. Buzzing for you on that one, and also like we're happy to facilitate that. We love it when we get traders on you that have got their first payout and they're starting to show progress and stuff, and it's great. And it's great for viewers as well that are looking to get into prop firm trading. And we provide these videos for a little bit of education. And so going into advice for traders, what do you think a common mistake is a beginner makes when choosing like a strategy or trying to get us some experience? What do you think is like the one or two biggest common mistakes?
I think one common mistake is, strategy hopping. So I think that's one. Also, I think it's more on like the mindset. I think you really need to put on put on time, developing your mindset. So
Yeah.
I think mindset and strategy hopping, changing strategies. I think
That's good.
that's
Nice answer. Yeah, I think strategy hopping is like, if I mean, if it's not working, I guess you've got to change, right? But you will know that from the back testing. But if you just want to give up on something and it actually works in back testing, it's probably not the best way to go. That's just my opinion, though. What do you think is a sign that a trader has found the right strategy for them?
I think when they see that it's working in back testing, I think
Mm.
that's the sign.
No, I think so as
Yeah,
well. You're right. I think so as well. I agree. If it works on back testing, it's got to
yeah,
be good, right? If you back test for 4 or 5 years and it's working, it must be.
yeah, yeah,
So just do it. Just continue with it, and then it's just about. And it is hard to put it into. It's not easy to put it into real, practice. But if you know it works, then just continue with it and just build the game, in your head. So how do you balance patience and know when to like switch things up with your like risk to reward ratio sort of thing? Do you have a set risk to reward ratio, or is it something
Oh,
that changes?
in my risk management plan, I actually like look for trades that will offer at least 1 to 2.5. I
Okay.
also do partialing system, so I partial at 1 to 2, like 50%, and then I let the rest run
Okay, nice.
towards
Nice.
target.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, 50% there and then just let the rest run because if it's gonna run, it's gonna run, right? Let it
yeah, yeah,
run,
yeah.
let it run. So yeah, that's brilliant answers again, man. And yeah, thanks for coming on. It's like so yeah, I guess you're we would call you an ICT trader. So what do you think about all the people that say that ICT doesn't work and stuff like that online? How would you because there's like a lot of people that badmouth it, a lot of people say it works. Now I know a lot of people that are really good at it, but a lot of people say like a lot of people are like, no, it didn't work. It didn't work for me personally, my one, but my so two or three of my mates are really good at it. So how do you feel about that? And what do you say to that kind of crowd?
Yeah, I think you know, uh, study the concept and then look at the chart if there's an evidence that it does work in the chart. If you don't see that it's not, it's not, if it's not working, you see that it's not working, then don't use it. But
It's
if
fine.
it's working,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not. If it's not for you, don't do it. It's fine. Yeah, like I
yeah,
said, for me, it wasn't working, but like for my friends, it does. Like, and they're very good at
yeah,
it. So but I think that with the thing with it for me, they make it complex with the terms they use. When it's just like that's going up, they'll say something like, there's this uh order block or breaker block, and
yeah,
they and liquidity sweep, and I'm like, it doesn't really need to be like that. You could just say, oh, it's taking the money from this kind of line and before they move that way, but yeah, but like I don't mind it. I think it's all right to I quite like ICT. I think it's fine. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of people that can actually make money from it. So yeah. So thanks very much for sharing your insights, and thanks again for coming on the show, John. It's been great to have you. So, what would you say,
um,
like, as final closing thoughts now? If you're a trader trying to refine your approach, like, what's been your biggest challenge refining and finding your strategy?
I think the biggest challenge is the mindset. Like you have to really learn how you behave, your bad habits, because I think what's holding us back from, succeeding in trading is the bad habits that we develop, you know. And
Early
then,
on?
yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to be a successful trader, you have to get rid of those bad habits and replace it with good habits, which is following your plan, being disciplined, all
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you. Perfect, man. Yeah, removing bad habits early, guys. That's a really good answer. So if you're stuck in bad habits early, you know what it's like with anything in life. If you're stuck in a bad habit early, like it's quite hard to get out of it. If you're doing something from the age of like a child, that's it. So again,
true.
thank you very much for coming on, John. It's been an
Thank
absolute pleasure to speak to you. You're a young lad. You seem like you're doing super well right now. So we're very happy that you're doing that. Just keep doing it. And
you.
guys, If you found this interview interesting, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also drop a comment if you found anything, any questions that you want to ask. Just drop it in and we'll respond as soon as we can. And also, if there's any questions you'd like us to ask our next interviewer, interviewee, my bad. Then just drop it in the comment and we'll ask away. Okay. So thanks, John. Thanks for coming on, and ciao for now. See you back on the next episode.